How you do one thing is how you do everything. Guys, this is something that I've discovered, right? And I think this really materialized for me, is how you do one thing in your life is how you do everything. So I think a common thing that most people can relate to is, let's say, you're making progress towards your goal. Maybe you're on a diet, maybe you made it 3 or 4 days on your diet. And then what happens is you're prompted with the opportunity to break on your diet. And we all know what happens, right? Because you start to have that voice in your mind tell you why it's okay to break on your diet, why it's okay to dig into those chips or eat that pizza or drink that beer or whatever the situation is. You have that little voice in your head justifying why that's okay. And the thing is, when you break that character, right, you break that little part, the likelihood of you breaking in all other areas that you're working on is extremely high. So I know this is something that has been a factor for me, right? If I break in one area, let's say it's my diet, well, I notice I'll break in other areas, right? Maybe I'll let some of those other vices creep back into my life where, then it starts to become a negative compounding effect of bad habits. And you have to be extremely careful with this because it can sneak up on you quickly. So how do you fix this? How do you solve this? So for me personally, the easiest way to actually solve it is just to make sure you have no breaks in your character, no cracks in your foundation. And this is easier said than done, right? It takes definitely consistent work every single day, consistent focus on making sure those areas are not gonna crack. And if they are starting to crack, that you fix the cracks before they fully collapse. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Pay close attention to that. When you start to break in one area, notice the chain reaction and you'll start to break in other areas. And then next thing you know, you're in that week-long, month-long, 6-month-long, year-long slump where you're not getting closer to what you want because those habits aren't there anymore because you broke the one time and everything else came apart. So my best piece of advice is to stay on, right? There's no reason we need to break habits for weekends or change our style of living for anything, really. We want to always stay as consistent as possible because our bodies, humans in general, love consistency. So no more shocking your body, no more surprises. Stay consistent with your actions, your diet, your workout, your sleep. And that's like literally the secret, guys, to living a good, fulfilling life, is because when you do all those things, well, you're truly living through, you're practicing the art of self-mastery. And when you practice the art of self-mastery, that causes growth, right? Your person grows during that time. And growth is one of the most pleasant experiences that humans can feel, right? Despite it being a little bit painful at times, despite you pushing you out of your comfort zone, growth is still one of the most sought after feelings that I believe people can experience. So guys, let me know what you think about this. If you break in one area, do you break in all your other areas, or are you able to quickly, mend that crack, keep your foundation solid? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Smash the like button, guys. Run up the score on the subscribe button. Let's keep growing this channel. And for those of you that made it this far in the video, we have a free community in the description below. This is a community for people who are committed to improving their lives. They're committed to self-mastery. And when you join, you're gonna gain access to my free self-mastery blueprint. This is a program that I've outlaid. It's totally free and it details the different areas of my life I focus on to help make sure I have no cracks in my foundation. Guys, I look forward to seeing you next video.